think it was dramatic for no reason. Give me a second. I think I'm echoing. Here we go. I should be done echoing now. That intro was so funny. Y'all let me know how I'm doing on sound now. I think I went on ahead and cut that echo off. Hey, Uni. How you doing? What's the deal? Let me know how the sound is now. While I'm chilling by my fireplace, you know. Exactly. What's up, Anton? What's the deal? Hey, Miss Massless. What's up? What's the deal, twin? What's the deal while I'm y'all like my makeshift fire? Y'all like that? Uni, it's good to see you. How you doing today, sweetheart? Oh yeah, it's my my fireside chat. I was just trying this out. You doing all right? That's good, sweetheart. It took my ear gone. Look, you can see right through that boy. Hey y'all. I seriously don't, have anything planned. I just want to come on here because my daughter just got picked up. I'm bored, so I just want to talk to y'all. Hopefully somebody hops in. I got the link pinned up to the top of the chat. So if you're trying to hop in, pitchforks. Man. Got a couple things to discuss, but hey, Aunt Betty, what's the deal, sweetheart? Yep, eating terribly today. I had a huge breakfast / lunch. Then I just wanted some candy so bad. I just walked to the store in this 16-degree weather to get me some Twizzlers, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm over here tearing them up too. Man, I haven't had candy in months. And this over here tasting like a steak dinner. I just wanted some candy. People looking at me outside like I was crazy. How are you walking in this weather? I mean, gotta get some exercise at some point. It's not in the negatives anymore. So figured I'd take advantage of the temperature changing. What you got as gifts? Nothing. I don't celebrate Christmas, so nothing. Other than Jesus dying for my sins. Other than that, absolutely nothing. Hey Gary, what's the deal? Betty says she's chilling before getting busy with the food. Shoot, I know that's right. Hey Shawana, what's the deal? Loving the fireside chat. Hey, I was just trying something out, trying to see if this would work out because I was so bored. I hope somebody clicked the link. Y'all click the link and hop in and come chat with me real quick. I ain't got nothing going on. Aaron, what's up, sweetheart? Good to see you. What's up? Yeah, no gifts, no gift receiving or gift giving. Hey, Takirika, what's up, sweetheart? Good to see you. So how y'all spending y'all day today? What's y'all family traditions like? Share with me. Judgment-free zone. Just because I don't celebrate it, I'm not here to batter anyone else for celebrating it. One man esteems another day, over another. Let every man be fully convinced in his own heart. Excuse me. So, just share with me what y'all got going on in y'all family. Y'all exchanging gifts, or what y'all cooking for dinner, or what did you buy a loved one or something? Did you surprise anybody with any certain gifts? What y'all got to say about it? And you can click the link and hop in the chat if you want, because I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna eat my candy, and I'm not gonna be judged by any of y'all's, because y'all gonna act like y'all never eat candy or whatever. But I'm gonna sit here and eat my candy. So it is what it is. You here to give gifts? What's up, actual factual one? Look at all you peculiar people. Oxygen is overrated. What's up? Haven't celebrated for 2 years now. Yep, it hasn't really been that long for me. And I used to be one of those people like, hey, you celebrate Christmas? You're not saved. I used to be one of those people, a few years ago. But you have to understand we have freedom in Christ. And some people are just at other places in their walk. And, we have to come from a place of, of love and understanding, and a place of teaching. And it just is what it is. Hey, Joy, how you doing? Found you through Dave. Thank you. Thank you. I just go by Uncool. I appreciate that. Thank you. My neighbor gave me Twizzlers this morning. Get out of here. What? Wait. See? This is why this is my twin. Yep. And I just walked to the store to go get me some Twizzlers. 16-degree weather. Just relaxing. I don't do gifts or get gifts. But a lot of my purchases were delivered around that time. I feel that. I don't celebrate Christmas either, but my kids say they don't care because they still like Christmas. We're slowly transitioning away. We didn't decorate this year, though. I feel that. Serious commenter. Good to see you. What's up? Yes, it just hit me out of nowhere as I got finished eating earlier. I'm like, oh my goodness, I just need some candy in my life. So I bundled up and walked out in this 16-degree weather to the store, all the way to the store and back, just to get some Twizzlers. And it's actually not that bad once your body gets moving. If you go outside and sit still, yeah, you're going to get cold. But once you get outside and get moving, it's nothing to it. Yes, Takirika, that's my twin. We always doing something alike or thinking alike or whatever. We see eye to eye on like many things. Like that's why, that's my homegirl. That's why that's my twin. Because whatever it is, we always doing something alike. Like, yo, so how did you just so happen to have Twizzlers today too? I haven't had Twizzlers in months, but you just so happen to have some today too. That's my girl. Oh, Uni. I'm a bit sick right now. Oh, I ate tamales. Didn't really celebrate Christmas either. Learning that crying too hard gives you a painful headache. Crying too hard, laughing too hard. Absolutely. I'm sorry, Uni. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Great to be here with you. Man, I appreciate you being here, Takirika. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, sweetheart. I stay hungry in this 2-degree weather. I feel that factual one. Just spent the past hour drinking coffee and talk about our Lord with the neighbor. And that's wonderful. Gary? Cool. I see a beautiful sister. I might call you Andrea. That's fine. I'm with that. Yeah, we gotta have to pray for Uni. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. It's better than UCP. Some people try to call me UCP, and it just makes me think of like a cup, like a sports cup. Like, no, don't call me cup. Please don't. Who do we have in the chat? We've got a visitor, ladies and gentlemen. Who's that knocking on my chamber door? Who is that knocking on my chamber door? What's up? We have Aaron James, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
Hey. Is my side super echoey and all that?
Nope, you're not echoing to me. I don't hear an echo. Absolutely not.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Well, I just wanted to say hey.
Well, you coming to join this fireside chat? Did you bring some marshmallows or something, or something?
I brought snickerdoodles.
Okay, I'm with that too. Let's do this. Shoot, let's get comfortable real quick. Let's kick our feet up and let's talk about it. Or whatever's on your mind. What's the deal? What's up with you?
Oh, it's kind of a hard day for us. We don't celebrate, but I also, like you, I'm not trying to shove anything down anyone's throat, and just having grace and love for other people where they're at, because I've been, for a long time, I celebrated everything the world celebrates. I did dig in. I started looking into it after I heard a little this and that, and I've separated from those things. My immediate family is separated from those things, but no one else around us in person is separated from those things. So it's a hard time, and all the messages and calls, and I don't like saying Merry Christmas. I don't like it. It's not because I'm not patriotic or I don't like that. And so having to respond in love and just respecting people where they're at. It's I'm exhausted already.
Yeah, I know exactly how that feels, especially when you first make that decision to start transitioning away from the worldly holidays. Like when it's most difficult when you first start. The longer you go on and people really see that you're serious about it, they kind of get off your back. At least this is in my personal experience.
Mhm.
Now my family look at me like, okay, yeah, she's headstrong, she's crazy, so she's gonna do whatever she want to do. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted you to think. I'm peculiar. Get off my back, because that social pressure is not gonna work on me, boo boo. Like I said, that's
Right.
exactly how I feel about it. So I've experienced the longer I go, and then I just kind of get off of other people, because when you just press it with other people, they don't want to be around you, for one thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. I don't want people to cringe when I come around. I want people, you be
Right.
able to feel comfortable in your skin. But,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
I may share the truth with you, but if you turn it down, then that's up to you.
Very true. Yeah, maybe the longer it goes, then the more comfortable it'll become, and people will respect where I'm at. That's, I think, where I'm having the issue. People are thinking, you know, somehow I'm not respecting them by not celebrating what they celebrate. And it's not it.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me, and it's no skin off my back if other people want to keep certain holidays. But I, I'm just not going to accept being put down and mistreated for doing what I think is important. So it's a weird balance right now. Eventually it'll get easier, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead and give you an applause real quick, because you came on in and articulated everything I was feeling. So let's go ahead and let's get an applause for Aaron real quick. Hopping in the chat. So that was real nice. That was dope. And I appreciate you hopping in. I think this is my first time actually ever speaking to you on here. So it's a nice surprise. Thanks for hopping in.
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to stay. I just wanted to real quick say hey and um, send out some love to you and everyone. And I hope everyone has a great day, whatever it is you do.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I
All right.
appreciate you. So you have a good day, you and your family. God bless you all.
You too, hon.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. It was so nice. I've never spoken to Aaron on here before like that. That was a pleasant surprise. Just like that one time when Aunt Betty hopped in the live. That was really sweet. So yeah, I love y'all, man. I love talking to y'all. So any more takers? Anybody else trying to hop in and share your thoughts on, why you're dead set on celebrating a holiday, or why you're dead set on not celebrating the holiday, and how you handle it with your family, or how do you feel about it? While I try to catch up on comments real quick. Let's see. Hey, Mark. Hey, sweetheart. Good to see you, Mark. Mark Schumann up in this piece. People feel like you're trusting them because you don't participate in what they do. True, Takirika, true. I posted little clips about Christ's Mass, so it'll always be posted for folks to see. I feel that. I don't celebrate the hollow feeling the world creates. Celebrate the truth newest from before our youth. Yep, be filled with Holy Spirit. He can fill any hole. Absolutely. Who else? We have someone else knocking on my chamber door. Who do we? Oh, we have Bane Bear up in the house. Man, how you doing? Good to see you.
Doing
If you're
good.
talking,
Good
I
to see
can't
you
hear
too,
you.
girl.
Up, there you go. Man, what's the deal, homie? Well, where's Sheila? How's Sheila doing?
Sheila's doing good. I'm a bit far from the Wi-Fi, so if it gives out, that's because I'm too far from the Wi-Fi. But how was your Christmas or holiday season?
Man, relaxing. I haven't worked since Tuesday, so I'll go back to work tomorrow. So I've just been chilling, man. I'm feeling good. Like, I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas,
Nice.
but I sure appreciated the time off. Like, yes, I'll take it. Yeah. So
Yep.
there's that.
Yep. All right.
How
Well,
about yours?
I just wanted to pop in and say hey, Merry Christmas and pay my respects. I'll let somebody else hop on.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for hopping in. Yep. God bless you, man. See you later.
All right. Later. God bless you too.
Man. Man, thanks for hopping in, y'all. Appreciate y'all. That was nice. Hey, we got the uneasy up in this piece. We got Speak Uneasy in the house. Good to see you, brother. We got Sanja in the house. Hey, sweetheart. You see Factual One with a blessing. Kiss your adorable grandma. All right now. That's good to see. We got someone else tapping at my chamber door here. Who we got? Who do we have? Garrick in the house. How you doing, sweetheart? I don't know why I just laughed like that. I don't know. You made me laugh
Hi.
when you came in.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful, sweetheart. It is so
Nice to meet
nice. It
you.
is a pleasant surprise for you to hop in. I can't believe it. Nice to meet
I
you too. What's up?
I can't believe it either, but I'm like, hey, today is a different day. Do something a little different.
You right. You are not bull crapping with that. That's exactly how
Yeah.
I felt. Like, let's hop on here. Let's chop it up. What's on your mind?
Yeah, let's chop it up.
Yep.
It's been an okay day. It's been an okay day. Just I'm trying, the Christmas celebrating is very interesting in my world because I grew up a Jehovah's Witness. So
Oh,
I didn't
interesting.
celebrate Christmas growing up, and it was fine. Like I didn't like it was totally fine. I guess you just get used to not having it. And then as an adult, I kind of got peer pressured into doing gifts for my son because then he felt left out and like his cousins were getting stuff around him, and it was just it felt too neglectful to not do the gift thing. And everybody else is getting presents. So I kind of started doing little presents or whatever. And then the last few years I was decorating, but not really. I never believed in Christmas. I mean, Jehovah's Witnesses kind of blew the lid on it, so I've been known as pagan forever. But I still was like kind of participating in some of the festivities.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm back to okay, I came to Christ. I understand what's demonic. And so I'm getting out of there. And so now I'm tiptoeing back away from Christmas, but my kids are like, I love Christmas so much. It's the best holiday in the world. So I'm transitioning them slowly out of it. So no decorating this year. Although they did make their own makeshift trees in their rooms. And so, hopefully year by year, I'll get better with not participating at all. I can't wait, actually. Can't wait.
I feel you. I feel you. I mean, my baby is only 4, and
Oh, you got a 4-year-old.
mhm.
Don't start it. Don't do it. Just
Yeah, so I haven't decorated. We talk about things openly. I try to read scripture to her. I don't go, all the way like, just kind of tell her about, our creator and why it's so important that we have a savior. I try to explain to her the freedom that we have in Christ. She knows the Lord's Prayer. So there's a few things that she really understands already as a 4-year-old, and especially since I haven't celebrated it with her. Now she couldn't care any less right now. And one other thing is that I'm currently homeschooling, so she isn't really feeling too much social pressure with it. So I don't really have to worry about that for now, at least. And my family already knows, I don't do X, Y, and Z, so they don't try to force it on us like that. So far it's easy. It may become more of a challenge when she's older. Hopefully it doesn't, but I try to keep us, in the scriptures and stuff like that. But I just don't want to be that person that's just militant and just without joy, because there's a thin line. There's a thin line between legalism and then there's freedom in Christ. And then there's Torah keepers, and then there's Black Hebrew Israelites. It's all kind of like just snappy, just type of stuff that just doesn't
rigid.
come from just rigid, rigid stuff that doesn't come from the Holy Spirit. So you have to think about that, like how I'm approaching people. Does it come from love? Come from knowledge? Does it come from a spirit of teaching? So I try to think about all of that when it comes to it. So I mean,
Preach
you
it.
so you celebrated. It is what it is, but just understand that I don't, and I want you to understand why I don't. Now you work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, as we are supposed to, and then we're just gonna go from there. So other than that,
Yes.
that's all I can say about
Dominion.
it. Yeah.
Making sure the kids understand dominion, understand the scriptures. They know about the origins of Christmas as of this year. Like they
Wow.
understand.
How old are your
So
children, if you mind me asking?
one of them is 23, but the littles, they are 10 and 7.
Oh, nice.
And so, I'm really teaching them. I'm just coming to Christ too since 2020.
Oh, hallelujah.
So
Praise God.
they haven't really grown up with this. I just started this, 2 years ago with them or whatever. So we're all getting our groove. We're all getting our groove. But the scriptures they love, like my kids beg me to read the scriptures at night.
Oh, that is
They
awesome.
love reading the Bible and they love learning about all the stories. We have so much fun. We like observe the Sabbath, then we do our little lesson on Saturdays, and it's a special time. And we're all learning together. We're learning the Hebrew letters and Hebrew words and the names in Hebrew and their meanings. And so they're into it. So I'm hoping they naturally become more and more uninterested. But I'm trying to teach them and lead them there. We talk about dominion, like you have a choice, you have control. And so I'm trying to let them kind of come to it on their own, but they know mommy and daddy don't celebrate Christmas anymore. Like, it's just not a holiday that we believe in and we don't support it. And so, but we do the best we can. And like you said, you don't want to be too militant and too like, oh, you got to do it this way. It's like, okay, we'll figure out what this means for all of us when we need to.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter what we wear. It doesn't matter what we eat. The only righteousness found in us is only through Christ.
Through him.
That's it.
Through him. And so that's where I am. Like, however you do that, it's going to vary from person to person. That's why we got that thing called dominion.
Facts.
So
yep. There's that.
Great to meet you.
Absolutely.
I'm going to get going out of here, but thanks for having me on.
Oh,
thanks
sure
for starting
thing.
this chat. I do want to say really quickly though, like I appreciate you doing this because I think it's important for us people like us to be able to connect with each other during these times. Because it can be a very hard and lonely time. You getting all these Merry Christmas texts and all what you doing for the holidays and people traveling and all kinds of stuff going on. And so, and then you kind of like, here kind of solo, if you will, unless you have people around you who also aren't celebrating. I'm grateful my husband is not, but
girl, I'm literally at home by myself. My daughter just got picked up by her grandmother who also doesn't celebrate. So I'm literally sitting here, in my apartment by myself. So it's like, what else is there to do but to come on here and talk to y'all? Because I'm sure y'all at home too, chilling.
Yep.
And feeling the same way. So why not? And I just appreciate all of you for taking the time out of your holiday weekend to come on and speak to me. So and I appreciate you hopping in.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely.
And shout out to everybody in the chat. So great to be on board here, to be a subscriber. So great to see you all and have a great rest of the day. Enjoy having a little bit of break from being mommy. And
you know this. You know this. I get to eat my
enjoy
candy all by myself. I get to eat my candy all day long by myself. Straight up.
All right, take care.
All right, girl. Thank you.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Oh, this is such a joy. I really didn't expect anybody to hop in. Man, I need to catch back up with the chat. I'm about to scroll all the way back, y'all. So y'all just bear with me. Okay, Joy. Joy said they were going to call me Andrea. All right. I've never been called Andrea before. So interesting. I'm scrolling back down. I don't like. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Bane, it's crazy you hopping in here. I didn't even see you hop in the chat. So when you just popped up in the backstage, I was like, whoa, where the heck Bane Bear come from? Okay, who else? All right, Miss Massler said, my family is full of Christmas nuts. I'm one of them. All right, now. Let me see. Oh, Uneasy said he's driving. I appreciate you listening while you're driving. Joy said, how's your mom? My mom isn't feeling too well. She didn't have a voice yesterday. Completely lost her voice yesterday, but I spoke to her this morning and it started to come back. So Yeah, she's a little under the weather, but she's okay. You know, she'll make it through. Jenny Bean, how you doing? I'm out running errands, so I can't stay, but wanted to pop in. Stay blessed. Well, thank you for stopping by if you're still here. Hey, Nicholas Miller stopped up in the chat. Hey, New Edge, how you doing, boo? New Edge up in the house. Big Chap, hey, Merry Christmas, Big Chap. How you doing? Love testimonies how our Lord opens our eyes. Right, for real, Gary. Like, thanks, Chap. I'm all the way back behind y'all. I'm catching up with me. An ordinary day like any other. We don't celebrate a single holiday. All right, Sanja. We always have big dinners, so there's nothing abnormal. I feel that, Betty. You know, wouldn't mind a big dinner. Family time is everything. That's awesome. We know the school system is BS too, but it doesn't stop us from letting them be so-called educated. That's how I see it. Feel that, factual one. Chap, like, did y'all hit that like? I appreciate you, Chap. I don't like the stream until I like the stream. Whatever, New Edge. I thought you were supposed to be my boo. You're supposed to support me no matter what. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Yep. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate y'all being here. Man, Nick up in this piece. By myself, too. Small violin playing in the background. Gary then pulled out the little violin. Man, I need to get that sound bite up in here, the small violin. Because who don't we have to play the small violin, y'all? Please pray for my dad and uncle. They're fighting again. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Uni. Sure will. Yep, the weather is pretty freaking cold. We got Steve Harloha in this house, my brother from another mother. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you, homie. 3:33 here. Yeah, it is 3:33. Look at that. I wasn't even paying that any attention. It really is 3:33. Hey, Steve, if you want to hop in for a second and chat with me, hop in, bro. I'm just talking. So, yeah, just on the whole discussion of this Christmas thing, I just wanted to share one other thought too, that yeah, we've got some, just from spending time just looking around Facebook and YouTube. Facebook is, outside of YouTube, Facebook is the only social media that I have. I try not to spend too much time on social media, but I do stop over on Facebook and share the gospel and share posts or whatever, expose and blah blah blah, share scripture. But I shared something on Facebook which started a whole legalist debate that has been going on for nearly 48 hours now. And, I understand, us here, we don't, most of us here don't celebrate Christmas, and it's okay if you do. So one man esteems one day above another. But we've got to stop misusing Jeremiah 10. Jeremiah 10 is not talking about Christmas trees. I posted that on Facebook, and boy, I got the Hebrew Israelites on my head. Like, how dare you? Yeah. This post has about 140, maybe 150 comments up under it now, because I posted, I posted a status showing Jeremiah 10 for dummies. Jeremiah 10 is not talking about Christmas trees. And it's just that, man, we just got to chill in these legalist debates. Like, they over here trying to keep the law and just forgot why Christ went to the cross. Forgot exactly what Christ did at the cross. Like, the flesh profits nothing. Yeah, we can stop celebrating it and do, sanctification is a lifetime process, and the only righteousness that's found and the only good in us that's found is Jesus. So I'm gonna show y'all the meme real quick. I'm so thrilled you're streaming. It's been a lonely day. Hey, dog named Boo. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. Just got home. I just started with the not celebrating. My family's not so happy about that. Yeah, I can believe it. Much love to you, dog named Boo. Appreciate you. I'm cool with whatever you feel about Christmas. It's not that deep to me. At the end of the day, we are choosing between which scenes we are okay with. Not personal, y'all, but we're all struggling. Absolutely. I feel you on that, sis. Absolutely. 83. What? It's 83 where you are, Steve? Steve is in Hawaii, and he coming in here and spreading this nonsense, talking about it's 83. We don't care. Okay? We don't care, bro. Goodness gracious, we don't care. I'm not jealous at all. Nope, I'm not jealous. Okay? I am not jealous at all. So yeah, let's I guess we can do this real quick. Let's talk about Jeremiah 10. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. This is the favorite go-to verse for the Hebrew Israelites or the Torah keepers and the law keepers. But I'm like, bro, you're not even reading the chapter. Like, this is it's not talking about a Christmas tree. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. All right. And sorry if I was looking crazy there real quick. I'm just pulling up. Let's talk about Jeremiah 10 real quick while we on the subject. "73 degrees warmer than me." Man, right, champ? Like, man, check that out. That is nuts. It's only 16 degrees here. That is crazy. All right, I got to close some of these windows. I got a bunch of crap open here before I start sharing my screen. All right, first of all, let's just read the chapter. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Biggity bam. Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to take myself out of the stream. And we're going to come up. KJV. You know this. Got the KJV going up here on Bible Gateway. So let's talk about this. Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 1 through 5 are typically shared in the anti-Christmas debate. Let me move that comment off the screen. All right. "So hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe." So let's talk about this verse right here. So this verse specifically right here, "cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen." So this right here, this line right here should tell you what's happening with this tree or this log that they're cutting is being worked and shaped. So we're just going to keep going. "They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not." So just think about this. Just think about this line right here. Have you ever seen anybody fasten their tree to the floor with nails and hammers that it move not? I mean, most trees have some kind of stand that you sit it in so it'll stand upright. But I've never seen anybody fasten it with nails and with hammers. So let's move on. "They are upright as the palm tree." So this line right here is telling us they're comparing it to a palm tree. So if it is a tree, this wouldn't have said this. "They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not." So what is this line talking about? So obviously trees don't speak. But why would this be said if it were a tree? Trees don't have mouths. We're going to keep moving. "They must needs be born because they cannot go." Born as in moving. They have to be carried because they cannot go. Meaning, whatever this is that's been worked with the workman or shaped has a mouth and it has legs. "Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good." Who's afraid of a Christmas tree? So this these scriptures are talking about wooden idols that are carved. Now, when you see the wooden idols in certain religions or cultures, they have faces, they have eyes, they have lips. Some of them have legs, or like a scarecrow. That's what this is talking about, and they're worshipped. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. Who could not fear thee, O King of nations? For to thee doth it appertain, for as much as among all the wise men of the nations and all in their kingdoms, there is none like unto thee. But they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is doctrine of vanities. Silver spread into plates is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Uphaz. So whatever they're talking about is literally draped in silver and gold, like actual silver and gold. So back then there wasn't a Target or Walmart or whatever, or Kohl's or, whatever you can go to buy some Christmas ornaments or some garland, because back then, Christmas hadn't even, Christmas trees hadn't even shown around yet. They weren't even celebrating Christmas, for one thing. The work of the workman and the hands of the founder. So whatever this is being shaped. Okay, blue and purple is their clothing. They are all the work of cunning men. These things are often dressed in clothing. You ever seen anybody put clothing on a tree? But the Lord is the true God. Okay, not these idols, not these things with mouths, faces, and legs, because they don't move, they don't speak, they have to be carried, they have to be shaped. But God is already existing outside of time since the beginning, now, and in the end. God will be here. He is the living God and an everlasting King. At his wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to the nations shall not be able to abide his indignation. Thus shall you say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under these heavens. These are the gods, the little g gods that are being formed in this chapter. That's what they're talking about. The gods, the idols that are decked in silver and gold. Yep, it's talking about statues, Uneasy. That's what it's talking about. Reminds me of the golden calf story. Exactly. The Israelites and the golden calf literally shaped it out of the wood and covered it in gold. That's what they're talking about. Hi, I'm cool. Just stopping to wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. Hey, Sonia. Thanks for stopping by, girl. Appreciate it. I'm just catching up with the chat. Wow, I'll be listening while doing some work. Man, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, it's not talking about Christmas trees. So the point of me bringing this up is that, this is the number one go-to argument of the law keepers that, Christmas tree bad. And I'm not saying that it hasn't become some sort of pagan symbol or obelisk or whatever. I'm not saying that. People have most definitely turned it into something else. But we just have to stop lying on the scriptures, is all I'm saying. There's something else I want to show y'all. He has made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out heavens by his discretion, because he is the true God, not the false gods. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Every man is brutish in his knowledge. See, this is what I'm talking about. We can't be too brutish or rigid or just legalist or just, we have to come with knowledge, rightly divide the word within spirit and truth. Just have to understand what's going on here. Context, ladies and gentlemen. It matters. It matters. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. It's a graven image. Images carved with the wood, with the trees. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. No breath, because they have mouths, they have faces, but they can't talk, they can't move. They put clothes on them. They give them identities, they worship them. It's not talking about a Christmas tree. They are vanity and the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish, because they're false gods. They're not eternal. They're not omnipotent. They're not omniscient. They're not like the true God. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Let me see. There's something else I want to show y'all. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick until I pull it up. But there's also there's a mirror. There's a precept to this in Psalms. Some of y'all probably know what I'm about to bring up. But I just wanted to make a point here real quick. Let's pull it. So give me a second while I pull this up real quick, y'all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found it. All right. So it's in Psalms chapter 115, KJV, of course. But our God is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased, because he is God. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not, neither speak they through their throat. They literally have faces and they worship them. Just really making me think of the golden calf. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. O Israel, trust thou in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. This kind of just drives the point home there. So there's a meme that I shared. I'm going to pull it up real quick. And it shiver me triggers. It triggered some Israelites. I'm gonna tell y'all, the law keepers came out, baby. I'm gonna pull it up real quick, y'all. Bear with me. I'm gonna show y'all this meme. It just but yeah, but we're supposed to share the truth, rightly divide the word of truth. And I'm gonna bring this up for y'all. All right. Here's a Jeremiah 10 for dummy. Oh man, this was yeah, this is what it's referring to. Cut it down with the arc, with the axe. It's work with the workmen. They deck it in silver and gold, and they stand it up. It has arms and a mouth and faces, and that's what we're talking about here. Yep. So there's that. Yep. So of course, Christmas has become a commercial thing, and but have you ever seen? Let's just be real. Have you ever seen anybody worship their Christmas tree? Like, have you ever seen anybody worship their Christmas tree? Like, literally worship it. I've never seen that before. I'm just saying. Never. So we just, of course, there's some, could be some pagan tradition behind it, and I don't celebrate it myself. I just feel like it doesn't benefit my walk with Christ, because we are to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. But we just have to stop lying on the scriptures and throwing that verse out there ignorantly. Like, yeah, Jeremiah 10, Christmas tree bad. You're going to hell. All right, make it make sense. Yep, so there's that. So what's up, everybody? Thank you all for being here. Thanks for listening. Mark, Uneasy, you still here? Reminds me. Okay, yep, I read that earlier. Yeah, I'm just catching back up with the comments. Seeing people nail wood pieces to make a sturdy base. Palm trees all around me. You still telling us about Hawaii. We don't want to hear that, Steve. Goodness. All right, Miss Maslish. Let me pull that up real quick. Here we go. Hosea chapter 14, verse 8. Ephraim shall say, what have I to do with more with idols. I have heard him and observed him. Yep, I am like a green fir tree. From me is thy fruit found. Man, y'all know his masters come with the scripts. Absolutely. If that picture was my ex tree, maybe. You say X is mundane. Oh my goodness. I'd love to hear from the people for Christmas. Yeah, me too. That'd really be interesting. It would be. So the link is up there if anybody else wanted to hop in. Hey, Turbo. Bound down when you kneel before it to place gifts. I mean, okay, so let's talk about this. Turbo just left an interesting comment. Let's talk about this real quick. Turbo left an interesting comment. Bowing down when you kneel before it to place gifts. So, I mean, so with that logic, I'm just going to ask the question. So with that logic, where does it start and where does it end? Because I have a daughter. She's 4. And I have to bend down and pick her up. I mean, so when I bend down to pick her up, am I worshiping my toddler? Or when I kneel over to, tie my shoes, am I worshiping the laces? Or does it only occur sometimes when you bend over and pick stuff up that you're worshiping? I'm just asking because where does that logic start and where does it end? Hey, thank you, Aunt Betty. I love you too. Nice chat, and I totally agree. Got to go make my idolatrous turkey now. All right, be careful with that idolatrous turkey. Don't want to choke on it. Be careful. When you bend over to put that turkey in the oven, you better not be worshiping that oven now. I had a Christmas tree attack me once when when the tack fell off the wall. Just saying, Gary, hush, hush. Y'all are terrible. Man. Yeah. So it's I don't know, but they've been trying to tear me a new one over on Facebook for the past 48 hours. It just gets to a point where I just ignore them. Like, all right, y'all done spent 2 days where you could have been out with your family. I stop in and I look at the notifications every once in a while, like looking at all these comments from, oh, you heathen, you're going to hell. Oh, you Christian, you Christians are stupid. You Christians are lawless. They can't, the Hebrew Israelites, they can't stand Christians. So, us Christians, we just going to hell. Christ never came and died on a cross, so you just throw all that out the window. So it is what it is, man. I don't even argue with them anymore. It's just like at this point, you have made your decision. I've already shared the gospel with you. I've already showed you in Galatians and Hebrews that the flesh profits nothing. The law is not going to save you. You know what I'm saying? The law points us to our sin. The law shows us how sinful we are. So that's what the law is for, is to show you that you in your flesh, which ages and dies, your flesh stinks. It's not going to profit anything without Jesus Christ, without the Savior, is the whole point, The gifts aren't for the tree. Facts. I used to be triggered by Christians, so I get it. Yeah, I feel that. Man, I just appreciate y'all honesty. I appreciate y'all sharing with me y'all thoughts because, judgment-free zone. We just here to openly talk about it. Judgment-free zone. Gary, you deleted your comment. What did you say? Oh, my goodness. Something funny, I bet. Hey, Free Will. Didn't know you were here. Hey, good to see you. Yeah, so anybody else trying to hop up in here, talk about it? Y'all want to lighten the mood a little bit and talk about something else? We don't have to spend the whole time talking about that, but with it being December 25th and all, I just figured it was appropriate. So I walked to the store and got me some Twizzlers. So yes, I'm gonna eat on the stream today. I'm here all by myself. Mojo Shop. Hey. Mojo Shop just left an interesting comment. Uncool. Yes, bowing down to give thanks for your blessings that you have in oven, that you can walk, and especially God's creations, like the blessings of children. Absolutely. Children are a blessing. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of of a holy day or of the new moon or of the Sabbath days. Oh my goodness. Ms. Massless coming with the heat. Coming with the heat, ladies and gentlemen. Coming with the heat. I didn't get a lot of Twizzlers. I just got this I got this pack right here. This the Twizzler pack I got. So it okay. So it wasn't a lot. I'm just eating them real slow. This is why I like the pulling pill, because I get the they last forever because I eat a little bit at a time. You know. It's a perverted version of God's coming. So it's like, just think about this, man. Because it's a thin line. It's a thin line. Like, so when can you give a gift? When is it appropriate to give a gift to where it's not worship? Yes, girl. Yes, Sakirika. I tear them up. Y'all remember the Twizzler commercials where they used to make all like the little designs with them, like real quick, edit them into all different type of stuff. Oh yeah, I used to take it that far when I was younger. I would take them all out of the pack and I would make like pictures with all the Twizzlers. Yeah, I was that nerd. Full on dork action. See, mundane, you missing the. It's no fun. You have to peel them. They're pull and peel. That's no fun. Mojo Shop, it is good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like that with M&Ms. Take me days sometimes to eat a regular size pack. Oh yeah. If it's something you like, you're gonna take your time to it. Yep, your mouth gonna make love to it. Like, it's just me and these Twizzlers home today, baby. Yep, and we're gonna be real intimate because I'm gonna peel them nice and slow. Just messing with y'all, but I'm gonna peel it. Look at that peel. Hold on, roll that beautiful bean footage. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna peel it right next to my my fireplace. You take your time. See, that's what it's about. That's what it's about, baby. All day. You love the peanut. I love the peanut M&Ms too. Ooh, that sounds good. Bound chicken. Wow. No. When I'm stressed, it's like my glass of wine. Exactly. Exactly. Everybody has that one thing that may not be the healthiest, and you just do it because it makes you happy. You know. I believe the invention of Santa to get you to think there is a moral omniscient force that rewards good behavior that you learn. I agree. Now the whole Santa thing, that's a different story. Okay. That's definitely an inverted form of Jesus Christ. For sure. I never seen anyone make Twizzlers look around. I was just playing. Oh man, I just love coming on here clowning with y'all. You just never know. It just makes my day. Yeah, but yeah, let's talk about Santa, aka Satan. Because I'm absolutely not a fan of Santa. I'm gonna pull up something for y'all real quick. Show y'all how ridiculous this Santa thing has gotten. Hold on. And I may have lost the news article. Dang. I believe I did lose. I pulled up a news article. Man, they own some ridiculous stuff about Santa. And I don't remember. I really don't remember how I brought it up. Dang, man. I really wanted y'all to see that. I accidentally closed it. Crap. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. But y'all know NORAD, North American Aerospace Defense Command, has a Santa tracker. Let me see, where is it? NORAD has a Santa tracker. They do this every year, where they track Santa as he's giving gifts. And of course, they'll use the globe model. You know, they love the globe. But excuse me, this thing typically has Santa like flying across the screen, and you can follow him as he delivers gifts. Him and the reindeer. And here's the amount of gifts delivered, because today is actually Christmas. So there's that. And yeah, this is the Santa tracker, because Santa has been all over the world. They kind of go balls to the wall with this whole thing. And they do this every year. And I found a news article that said this website gets roughly 33 million visits a year. Okay. Of course it's 33 million. Of course. So yeah, there's that. They say it originally started off as a joke, but then people started taking it seriously because the website started getting so much traffic. And yeah, you can literally track Santa, and it's become a thing. Like, it's on the news and stuff, to where they follow him, or it, or whatever you want to call this thing that wants to be Christ. Let me see. Is this one live? Is there a live feed tracking Santa?
And we can give you a live look right now at the Santa tracker going on. He was just last seen over Cape Verde. He is now headed for Natal, Brazil. So making his way around the globe.
And for decades, of course, NORAD, or the North American Aerospace Defense Command, has been tracking Santa's movements, but how it started, you may not have known.
An ad in a local paper was put in by a local department store, giving kids a phone number to call on Christmas Eve to track Santa. Turns out that the number that they put into the newspaper was a wrong number, and they actually gave the number to NORAD headquarters.
An error that started a Christmas Eve tradition.
Colonel Shoup, understanding what was happening, provided all the information to the child who called in, and that started a tradition that we've been keeping alive for 66 years now.
Starting in
66 years. I just can't. 66 years. This is definitely not the video that I saw that I wanted to show y'all, because they are going, like, they're taking this thing all the way. Like if they like to say, yeah, Jesus is the reason for the season. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. This show ain't Jesus.
in the early hours of December 24th,
We've got an army of volunteers here.
all the way to Christmas Day.
Santa helpers that are going to be on the phone throughout the day, right up until 12 o'clock.
Keeping track of Old St. Nick and the reindeer.
The elves do a fantastic job of making sure that they plan Santa's route every year.
As they make their way to countries across the globe.
Anytime after 9 o'clock is when you can expect them to be in California. So it's important for kids to get to bed early. Santa delivers his gifts once everybody in the house is in bed and sleeping.
a tradition Major General Patrick Carpenter says he looks forward to every year.
Talking to the kids.
Whoa, this dude's name is Patrick Carpenter. Carpenter, Jesus. Oh man, I just noticed that.
Kids and hearing the magic in their voice and their anticipation, that's the best part for us.
A mistake turned tradition that'll hopefully continue for years to come.
Just have a very Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yo, he's wearing a freaking mask. Wait, he's wearing a freaking face diaper. I thought this guy was, immutable, omnipotent, omniscient. He could be everywhere at once. He could deliver to billions of houses overnight, but he's afraid of COVID. Oh, they put a freaking back. Oh man, for real. Exactly, free will. Oh man. Oh man. Jeez. I'm done right now, y'all. I'm just all right. Hang it up, stick a fork in me. I'm done. I'm done. Wow, bro. That just took me out. Because I was just about to tell y'all, okay, last year they put a mask on them, but hey, they still got the mask on them. Guess it's Fauci ouchie didn't work. Facts. Oh, shoot.
And of course, a Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. And you can follow Santa's travels on NORAD's website. There is also a special number that you can call to track NORAD's Santa trackers. It is 1-877-HI-NORAD.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that was hilarious. This other video about the
Well,
play.
we certainly can see.
All right. Oh, that was hilarious. Yeah, I thought he was I thought he was this great thing. Woo, y'all. Woo. I might have to put this fire out because that laugh. Woo. That laugh, it just took me out, y'all. My bad. Hey, angry conservative in his piece. What do you expect? Merry Christmas. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to collect myself. It was hilarious. This little animated mask on there, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah. Anybody else want to hop in? Let's go talk to me real quick. What else y'all got to say? Hold on. I got something else to play for y'all too. I'm gonna go ahead and let's shift it. Oh, Speak Uneasy still here? I got something for you, brother. Hold on. I got something for you. Where we at?
For me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn. A good corn mom didn't have to choose. I got a more beautiful thing. It's corn. I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing. When I tried it, I don't anything change. It's corn.
I got something else to show y'all. Hold on, my voice cracking like I'm going through puberty. Hold on. All right, I got something else to show y'all. Hold on. Oh, all right. All right. Shut up, Miss Massless. Okay, I got something to show y'all. All right, let me Mac TV hooked me up with this link. Thou shalt not worship cone. Wait. All right. Okay.
For me, I really like cone.
What do you like about corn?
Ever since I was told that cone was real, it tasted good.
Did you think corn wasn't real?
But when I tried it with butter, everything changed. I love cone. Cone.
Do you think everyone should be eating corn?
No, not everyone has to like it to be the best.
Yeah.
Everyone just has to try it. Have a bite.
What else are your favorite things?
I play a variety of games. Hide and seek, tag, Neville Lava Monster. Yeah, mostly cone. I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's cone. Look at this.
It's corn!
Because cone is awesome.
Can you describe corn to someone who's never tasted it before?
A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. It's the part that mostly makes me like the cone.
How much do you think corn should cost?
$1. I hope you will have a cone-tastic day.
A corn-tastic day?
What? It's just a pun about cone. If anyone loves cone, if you come to me, I can tell you all about it.
Do you like corn?
No.
Have you ever had corn before?
No.
Mac TV hooked me up with the original clip. I'm like, man, are they paying the little boy for what they done did? Look how many views this thing had. 10,420,733 Oh man, I'm done. Yeah, he is cute. It's cone. Oh man. Yeah. And then they just had to put the enemy, one of the enemies of humanity on there. They just had to do that. Oh. They gave him Twizzlers to say that. Facts. You put view 33 on. See, mundane, I wasn't even paying that no attention. That's crazy. I did. Paying them in cone. He said, did you think cone wasn't real? Like, why would they say that? Yep. Cone is fake. At least nowadays it is. It's terrible. Wow. That's hilarious. Hey, Garrett. Good to see you. First time jumping in your chat. I'm from Steve's chat. Much love. Man, thanks for stopping by, Garrett. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Popcorn. Our home is freezing as we speak. I can't enjoy candy. I feel that. Cone soup. Man, and they added in the bite noises. Oh, man. Hilarious. Indy. Good to see you, Indy. Thanks for stopping by, sweetheart. Man. Yeah, so anybody else hopping in the chat? Y'all want to chop it up real quick? I don't think I had anything else queued up. I just want to come on and talk for a bit. I'm about to look through these tabs real quick. I don't think I had anything. I mean, at least nothing else that was associated, at least loosely associated with the conversation we were having. Hey, Mac. Hey, Mac, I just played the cone video, okay? So that was Mac TV fault why y'all had to sit through that. So, yeah. Are you on Discord? Yeah, I'm on Discord. I used to have a server. I closed it out, though. It wasn't much going on in that server, so I closed it. Double fireplace. Yeah, that's the fireside chat, baby. We getting nice and cozy up in here. Yep. I'm eating some Twizzlers. I'm gonna pull them nice and slow while we chilling. It's time to get it in. It's time to tune in with Mag TV, and I'm gonna peel them nice and slow by the fire. Yep, just me and my Twizzlers. Mag TV up in this space. What's up, boo? Whether we know it or not, the doctrine of Christ is the most important thing in our life. I agree. Absolutely. I spent my first Christmas in the hospital as a very ill newborn. Almost didn't make it. My mom said there were 2 nurses that would sing Christmas carols to me every day. Oh, wow. Thanks for sharing. Wow. Well, I am truly elated that you are here with us, Miss Masters. That's my home girl. Yeah. So, any more takers? Any more takers that's going to click that link up there and come in here and chat with me? Because I honestly don't have anything else to talk about. It's Cone. Everybody. Indy, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Do you have a Discord, Indy? You got a server over there? All glory and honor and praise to the Most High Father Yah. Amen. The Federal Reserve stopped printing fiat cash. Digital social credit money is coming. Absolutely, Anton, I agree. That's when they knew I'd be a stubborn pain in the butt. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Nope, we're not cashless yet, Mundane. Nope. As a matter of fact, I just handed a $10 bill for this candy that I'm eating. I bought some other things, of course, but I physically handed them a $10 bill. I try to use cash as often as I can. But no, digital means when your social credit score is linked to your currency, when they can just shut off. They can't, they can't stop you from spending right now unless it's by choice. That's the digital system. I've had the same 100 in my wallet for months. So, hey. Yeah, it's my personal thing to spend cash whenever I can. Cash equals freedom. We have to keep cash alive. If you have cash, spend it. Use it. You have the ability to get cash, use it. I have no idea what Discord is, but I have heard about it many times. Never looked into it. Yeah, it's a chat server. That's all it is. Share videos, links. You can go live on there. You can share your screen on there. It's just an app you can download to your phone and chat on. You can have personal private servers on there. And you can invite people to. That coin scare was to make us comfortable with not using cash. Exactly. Problem, reaction, solution, scenarios. Exactly. I get perks for that plastic. See? That's how they make us accept it. Make it cool and funky and convenient. And it's beneficial to use your plastic. It's like Telegram. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. Spamgram. JT. Yes, exactly. The Spamgram. Man, there's so many law keepers on there on Telegram. Ooh, goodness gracious. But Koof is on cash. Oh my goodness. There's COVID. COVID 1984 and the coins. Facts. Problem, reaction, solution. Facts, just to get us out of using it. But the full-on digital system is going to be tied to everything you do. Your healthcare, your religious beliefs, your political standing, everything you do is going to affect your ability to buy, sell, or trade. So for people to say we're already digital, no, we're not digital yet. No. All right, well, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap it up. If I'm not gonna have any other takers hop in here, because I literally have nothing else to talk about. Yep, unless y'all want to sit here and watch me eat candy. I'm sure y'all don't want to watch that. So, there's that. No other takers? Laugh is infectious. I love you. I love you too, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. It was nice to hang on. Thanks for opening. Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the cone stream. I see you tonight for the show. Oh, dang, I didn't even mention that. So I'm doing a show tonight, everybody, with Speak Uneasy on Speak Uneasy's channel. 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing a show tonight with the Speak Uneasy. So Speak Uneasy, if you want to drop your link real quick. I forgot to even say something about it earlier. I'm sorry, bro. Of course, Anton. Thank you for you doing mukbang videos now. If I did mukbang, would you watch it Monday? I bet you would. Would you watch me do a mukbang? Eat a whole pack right now. You too, serious commenter. Appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna drop the link real quick to Speak Uneasy's chat. Oh, he did it already. All right, cool. He did it. I see it. Yep. So once he puts the show announcement up, I'll share it on my channel. But yeah, we're gonna do a stream over on Speak Uneasy's chat tonight. Ha ha ha. Mukbang is so gross. Total gluttony. That is gross. Don't forget your popcorn. It's cone. Have to look surprised on your thumbnail. Hey, Grady. Hey. Good to see you, Grady. Speaking uneasy makes weak stomach queasy. Yeah, we're just gonna be breaking down. So what Uneasy does every so often is he'll pick an artist and he'll pick a song to kind of go through the lyrics and break it down and talk about the music video. Pretty much like what Unplug 'em does over there with the songwriter secret. So that's pretty much. Speaking uneasy makes a weak stomach queasy. Unplug 'em is very good. Facts. Yeah, Unplug 'em holds the title for that. Yeah, he does. He does a really good job at it. Oh, I had my chat on top chat this whole time. I probably was missing out on messages. Prince had a song. Yes, Prince had some very interesting songs. Definitely foreshadowed a lot of wicked things for sure. Yep, one of the old school cats over there. It's cone. All right, so yeah, I guess I'll wrap this thing up. Nobody else. Mac TV. Mac, you don't want to hop in the chat for a second real quick? Come holler at me real quick. You know you want to. Prince has lots of goofy songs. 777-9311. His friend's phone number, right? Come on, Mac. Come on, boo. Hop up in my chat with me for a minute. 777-9311. I haven't heard that song in a minute. You know you be going back in that mental Rolodex. I tell you, Mac. I'm at work. It will work with just my cell phone, right? Yeah. Just click on the link, and your cell phone will do everything for you. Yeah, just click on there. I'm sure you have a smartphone. It's 2022. Absolutely. Yep, just click on it. Hop in real quick. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, sweetheart. Baby, what's your phone number? Oh, we're doing a karaoke stream this weekend, so y'all can come on and sing some karaoke with us. Sing whatever you want to sing, whatever your heart desires. Somebody better come on here, hop on and sing next. Yeah, that's this coming weekend. Yeah, New Year's Eve weekend. So maybe Friday or Saturday. I haven't decided which day it's going to be yet. It's going to be either this coming Friday night or Saturday night. But yeah. So click the link, Mac. Give the browser permission. Give the site permission to access your browser. Then you can cut your camera off. You don't have to come on camera if you don't want to. Who we got? We got somebody knocking on my chamber door. Who we got? It's time to get it in with Mac TV.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
You live, baby. You live.
Oh,
What's up?
man.
What's going on?
Nothing, just chilling at work. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Wow,
Oh,
it's nice to speak to you.
oh,
Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, my bad. I was gonna say, all praise to Jesus Christ on this day. Whenever his birthday truly is, we still give praise and honor to him every day.
I'm with that. I agree. Absolutely. Some say it could be September 11th, sometime in September. I mean, we don't know for real.
Right.
But
You know, I've heard that September 11th thing a few times, and I just recently kind of looked into it. But I've heard a lot of people, like Casey, I think even Unplug 'em had mentioned that it may have been September 11th, but I still don't know where that exactly comes from.
me neither.
But it's an
Yeah.
honor and a pleasure to be on with you right now. I said I would like a while ago, and
Yes, yeah.
I felt bad that I.
Well, that's why I kept bugging you about it, because you mentioned that you were going to come on with me, so a couple months ago, but you never did. So now I just teased you about it. So now it's kind of like, all right, I can kind of get off your back now because now that you actually did it, So now you have to come on and come sing this weekend, right?
I definitely can't sing,
I can't sing either, but I'm gonna be on here singing though.
and I'm glad I can't hear myself right now because no one really likes their voice.
I for sure don't like my voice. I rarely go back and rewatch my streams.
Now Miss Massless has that good radio voice, so
She does. I like Miss Master's voice too.
right.
Yep. Oh, and Uneasy, he has a really nice radio voice. So I could listen to Uneasy speak for hours. He has a really nice radio voice.
No, this worked really well. The StreamYard link. I'd never went live with anyone before.
Oh, Oh,
And so you
I
can't
feel
see
so
the
honored.
I can't see the chat. So it's just I could just see you and the fireplaces.
Now you should be able, like at the bottom of your screen, it should give you some options to flip through the private chat and the public chat.
Everyone can see in here. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I feel you. You want to
You're
screw
gonna
it
show
up.
everyone can see in here. I don't know.
Uneasy, always talking about nope, it's my condensed mic. Man, whatever. Whatever. That's
Does
your
it
voice.
sound okay with just the phone?
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
Okay.
It's fine, man. Yeah, you have no reason to be nervous. All right, it's just straight. All you gotta do is click that link and come on in. So now,
It's all the homies.
absolutely. So now I'm expecting you to come in this weekend on the karaoke stream. On the
I
music stream.
cannot.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
cannot sing. I have zero musical talent.
I'm not a singer either. I just want everybody to have fun, and I'm just gonna bug you about it. But just because, what you gonna do about it? You gonna fight me? I'm just messing with you, man. Wow, I'm so glad you came up here though. So you working on Christmas Day? Are you getting double time?
Something like that.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
Yo, it's a nice peaceful day, but they were so many chemtrails this morning. It's crazy. I took a picture, but I don't know who to send it to.
Dang, chemtrails on Christmas Day?
A lot of them. It's crazy.
That's interesting. Wow.
And
But
they all dissipated now, but it was hazy for a while, but they're all gone now, or they're all on us now.
yeah, everybody breathed it in.
Yeah.
Man, that's not funny. It's kind of bold, but yeah, I guess we can't be too surprised because of this crazy weather pattern we just experienced, which, I feel like that could have been geoengineering or cloud seeding or whatever they want to call it. So I guess we can't be too surprised that they sprayed the heck out of the sky, because for temperatures to reach what they did, even in Texas and stuff like that, like,
Right.
yeah, that's kind of strange, right?
It is. Watching the football games yesterday, they said it was the most games under freezing on like one day. It was like 8 games under freezing temperature.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is Mac TV, Shawana. She said who's on the call.
Oh, Shawana, hey, what's up?
Yep. Mac TV making his first appearance on the live stream. He went on ahead and clicked the link, y'all. I cannot believe it. I finally got Mac TV to come up on the panel. Hey, Elbert, how you doing? Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah,
I wish
isn't
I
that
could
funny?
see all the names of everyone in there. Hey, Albert, Shawana, Miss Massalis, Joy. I forgot who else was in there, but everybody. I don't want to miss any names, but
I know. Isn't it nice while you're up here to actually look at the chat? That's why you see me staring at it all the time, because that's what makes it fun, is when you interact with the chat. Yep. Oh, and Shawana said, "Hey, bro, Mac." Yep. God bless, Elbert. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping on. I appreciate you. Yeah, nothing serious. It was just a hangout. I just thought we'd come on and chat, but a few people stopped in and said hello. Yeah, I don't have anything planned. I just came on here to chat because I'm honestly I'm supposed to be preparing for Uneasy's live stream, but I have some time to come on here, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare for that real quick. Let's see what else we got. We got Garrett say, yeah, the Baltimore Ravens played in like 12-degree weather, and the Kansas City Chiefs played in like 18-degree weather yesterday.
I'm originally from Denver, Colorado, and the Bronco game's starting like right now. Not that I care to run and watch it or anything.
Yep, and I'm just on the outside looking in, like I know nothing about sports. And but Takirika said, glad Mac TV joined. So there's a comment for you right there.
That's one of the last things. Like, I don't watch TV anymore. I really don't care to keep up with these movies or music anymore. But since I played football my whole life, I still like to watch fake football. And, I just enjoy the love of the game is what keeps me watching versus all the occult symbolism, all the goofy stuff and fake plays and everything.
Yeah, and I understand that because it's close to your heart. I mean, there's nothing wrong
Right.
with the sport within itself. It's just what the professional field has turned it into is
But
the concern. So, that's totally understandable.
you definitely get like the good mainstream programming though when you're watching football. They push all the commercials, all the goofy stuff. You get to see that. So it's a way to like at least kind of stay up on propaganda too that they're trying to push through these commercials and everything like that.
100%.
Like I don't
Absolutely.
even know if they show straight people in commercials anymore. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's over with. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, it's weird.
I got something I want to show y'all real quick while you up here on the panel. But yeah, you can keep going. I'm about to email these pictures to myself. I want to show y'all this real quick.
I remember last time you had asked me to come on, I had thought of topics, but I can't even remember what they were about now.
Yeah, I know that feeling. When you on spot, it's totally different. Yeah, and I literally hit the live button without anything planned. I'm just going with the flow right now. And I'm about to pull these pictures up for y'all real quick though. Let's see.
I remember kind of one thing I was thinking about at that time though is that it's so overwhelming, all the things that keep coming out. Like no knock on anyone that we follow, like Days or whatever, but it's so much like what I've come to call like fear porn regarding everything. Like we were just talking about the money, the shots, the upcoming possibility of what the next pandemic or scandemic could be. It just becomes so overwhelming. And then there's so many channels of people that we follow. It just like it's so hard to like keep up with people, and then all that stuff takes up like your headspace and time. It's just a lot. So I would like to follow Speak Uneasy more, and not that I've been subscribed for a while. It's just like it just seems like there's so much to keep up with, and it's
That's
hard.
true. That's true, man. Shoot, I'm subscribed to over 500 channels on YouTube. You think I'm listening to all this stuff? No, I stop in when I had time because it's a lot, especially when you got guys like Days who streaming for 6-7 hours at a time.
Exactly.
So it's no way to keep up with all of this stuff. There's definitely no way. So Speak Uneasy is definitely a break from all of it because he's just going straight to the scriptures and he'll do a Bible study. I'm like, man, that's actually pretty refreshing.
Nice. And that's why I like Spiritual Logic channel so much, that it's just pure scripture, and then he's so passionate about it too. It's amazing.
Facts, he is definitely.
So I feel very blessed to have met all you people and fellowship with all you people.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
You YouTube people. No, it's a very beautiful community that we belong to, because there's not a lot of people maybe in your regular lives who we can talk about certain things, because they'll just think you're crazy or you're paying too much attention to like occult stuff or whatever the case may be.
Right. I feel you on that though. I'm going to you just reminded me of something when you were talking about how they show all the programming during the games. So I'm going to show y'all. Let me pull it up real quick. Mac, you just reminded me of this. I try to close out all these extra windows. Hang on. Give me a second. I guess I didn't close all the extra ones. All right. So, yeah, this was during the Super Bowl. One of the most recent Super Bowls, where I started to realize that Amazon's logo is actually a penis. And I started to realize it during a football game. Okay. So y'all let me know if y'all can see that. Can you see that?
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay. So this is the standard Amazon logo, of course. And this was a commercial that was being shown during the Super Bowl with Michael B. Jordan.
I saw a commercial today that had like a bathtub ritual type thing in it.
Yep, and this was being shown during one of the Super Bowl commercials, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh, I
So
can't see who's in there with him. I just saw him at first.
yeah, it's just some lady.
Oh,
Yeah, and the vibe of the commercial was just super sexual the whole time. And he was like acting. How about I just play the commercial? But I just want to show y'all. This pops up at the very end of the commercial. If you're not paying attention, you miss it. But I caught it though, and I'm like, wow. So it's actually a penis. Like there's no mistaking it now. We could have said it before, like yeah, it's a penis, but this they kind of drove it home with this. So you just made me think of that when they show all the programming during the football games, because they do. This is when so many people are watching, and so many people sat and watched this image. This is when they premiered this commercial, was during the football game. So many people saw this. They probably didn't think much about it at all. So there's that. That's wild, right?
did your screen freeze or did it? Maybe it froze on my end.
No, I wasn't moving it. I wasn't doing anything.
You're not moving though. Okay, now you are.
Yeah. There we go. Do without wilt is the law. Facts. Facts, Anton. Dude is wearing a t-shirt in the tub. Have y'all seen that commercial? I can find it and play it real quick.
That dude bothers me, Michael B. Jordan.
I agree.
I think, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm being a hater because so many women, they're like, oh, Michael B. Jordan. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure he don't even like women, but whatever.
Let me see.
When that producer, whatever the guy who made the Black Panther movies, there's some really sus pictures of them like holding each other's heads and kind of like caressing each other, and he's definitely been put on the front line over the past few years with all the Creed movies.
Yeah, I think that was the whole goal, was to
build him up.
Build him up, and he's one of those funny guys. Yep, funny as in not right. All right, let me know if you can see that, Matt.
Right, I could see it.
Okay, so this is the Amazon commercial that aired during the Super Bowl, and fair use. This is for educational purposes only. I'm going to pause it throughout to try to avoid copyright, but there goes the penis right here, just just in case you weren't sure. Oh, and it's right next to a circle. Just notice, like, hey, in case you just drive the point home. And there goes the needle here. We've got the needle. So there goes the pokey poke, the ouchie fauci, the whatever you want to call it. It's right there. And
it's just flawless, isn't it?
We think so. Yeah.
I mean, I literally couldn't imagine a more beautiful vessel for Alexa to be.
A more beautiful vessel. That's an interesting word. Vessel.
Yeah.
Possession, so to speak. Okay.
Inside. Alexa, how many
inside? Was that an innuendo?
tablespoons are in a cup?
There are 16 tablespoons in a cup. Babe, food just got here. Why you cooking? Who's that?
Alexa, turn on the sprinklers.
Honey, I already ran the sprinklers.
Is there volume on it, or maybe I just can't hear it on my side because of the stream?
Can y'all hear it in the chat? Because I can hear it. Can y'all hear this video in the chat? Yeah, his eyes are creepy. Facts, Uneasy. When the video was playing, I got it paused right now, but when it was playing, can y'all hear it? I'm waiting on the chat to respond. Y'all can hear it? Okay, all right. They can hear it. Interesting. You can't hear it? All right.
No.
All right. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. Because I don't have any other settings to switch. All right, it's a really short commercial, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it. Okay, appreciate y'all for responding. Mo end times for you here. Hey, all there, dropping in for Northern Ireland. Yes, can hear you. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. But yeah, so what they doing, Mac, in this commercial, they got it all kind of serene and like dropping all kind of innuendos, playing like this the saxophone, and just kind of got it like it's super sexual. And he's the sexual vessel.
Alexa, dim the lights.
Yeah, of course you got to take his shirt off, right?
Yeah, of course.
Alexa, lights up! Alexa, lights up!
Add bath oils to my shopping list.
Alexa, no, don't do that.
Read my audiobook.
I was in his hands. I was being changed.
Yeah, very sexual. Jeez.
Yeah, she's like literally. I know I'm explaining it because Matt can't hear it, but she's literally moaning up against this glass right here, eyes closed in front of everybody. Like, yeah. So she mentions a vessel at the beginning of the commercial, and then it just kind of takes her over. Yeah.
Realized that I was also kissing him. Honey, other people have to use the bathroom around here too.
Do you remember when I think it was Amazon updated their logo? And it's like it looks like the box, but they updated the tape to look like I don't know what it's called. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, my phone said it was too hot and it was closing a window or something. What was I talking about?
You were
Distracted me.
saying when Amazon changed the
Oh
logo.
yeah, sorry. They updated their logo and the tape on the box, it looked like the Hitler mustache. And there was a lot of outcry about it. And they put it back to like the regular straight edge tape. I think if you maybe search like
I'm about
Amazon
to search it right now.
Amazon Hitler box. So they're trying to be sneaky, but too many people like caught on instantly.
I'm trying to find it. Hang on. All right, let's pull it and you show me which one it is. I'm gonna do that and there.
Yeah, there you go. It was a couple of years ago.
This one?
Right. They made the like, I don't know what to call it, serrated edge tape. Oh yeah, and then the one on the right, and then the one on the right is what they had put out after everyone was like, "What are you guys doing?"
Wow. See, I missed this whole thing, this whole debacle. That's hilarious. Wow.
So now I see the penis and the Hitler thing.
Yep. That's even that's crazy. See, I missed this whole thing. Wow.
It's probably like that for like a week or two, and then
goodness gracious, they made it a Hitler. Wow. Yeah, and South Park has a hilarious episode with the Hitler mustache, but they were doing it like they were like sticking a finger up their butt.
oh yeah, with Butters.
Yes, and rubbing it up under their lip, calling it a Hitler. Oh, disgusting. Yeah. That's nasty. That's nasty. I didn't know you were still going. Yep, we're still going. I was definitely about to get off, but you know. Hey D, how you doing? Good to see you, D. Get Out is the movie I'm talking about. Reminded me of that. Him in the bathtub. Really? With the Amazon commercial? I've seen interviews on one of the doctor, owner of the AZ company. She's nuts. The tub is a ritual baptism for sure. See, he still had his clothes on, so totally ritualistic. Yep, totally. But that's when I actually, realized that the logo is in fact a penis during that Super Bowl commercial. Well, look at that. With him in the bathtub. Yeah. So can you still hear me, Mac?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, Ron Winarski. Merry Christmas. I'm so surprised. All y'all available today. Just hopping in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere you want to be, but you decided to be here with me. I know that was so cliche, but it's true though. It is what it is.
It is true.
Yep, they push stuff to see public opinion's reaction. Yep, I think so too. They probably
Absolutely.
knew, yeah, about that. I should probably stop saying his name. You know if that gets stream tagged.
Who, the Jordan guy?
The HITLER guy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's a hot button topic right now. Yes, I remember you, Ron. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you in the chat in a minute. Where you been? You doing all right? Scrub that crap from your tub. I've been asleep, woke up fixing to cook Italian. Ooh. We don't observe Christmas. I feel you, D. What you cooking though? Said you're cooking Italian. What are you cooking?
Yeah, Uncle, that was I was even thinking about it earlier today before. Oh yeah, like I sent you a message regarding it. Like I said, we give praise to Jesus every day, regardless of when his birthday is. But the whole Christmas thing is confusing to try to like figure out. Like, I don't know. What I kind of came to the realization of with my family yesterday is that we praise Jesus anyways, and then we use these days to be with our family and enjoy our family, love our family. So although Christmas I like that post that you made on Facebook, I don't know, these things have pagan roots, and I went back to see some of the comments of the people that were all heated about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we see how much things that like we've been lied about too. So it's kind of hard to, like you just said, the person they don't kind of practice Christmas or celebrate Christmas. But if we just keep Christ in our mind and then enjoy our times with our family, I guess there's it's how you want to look at it. Have we been lied to, and is Santa Claus connected to Saturn and Satan worship? Probably, but
probably. Yeah.
If we just keep that, to the side and enjoy the good things, then I kind of came to peace with it like the other day. Cause like my mom, she's always going to put up her Christmas tree, even though I said what I had told her before, like I kind of saw your post, but there's so much ways to like cherry pick things out of the Bible to make your point either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I would like keep celebrating Christmas, like, with all the trees and everything, but it's not bad to be with your family, I guess. I don't know.
I agree. Yeah, we definitely discussed this earlier. And Ms.
Massless, on the stream before I joined?
This is Mac TV, Ms. Massless. This definitely is Mac TV. He actually hopped in the chat. But yeah, we talked about that earlier. Let me address this comment real quick from Ron. Ron said he bought a haunted house. Okay, you're going to have to elaborate for me. What do you mean you bought a haunted house? I must know. Okay. But yeah, to kind of go back to what you were saying, Mac, we definitely discussed that earlier because I've been on for almost 2 hours now. So yeah, we talked about that earlier in the chat, and I kind of went through Jeremiah 10.
Oh man, I missed it.
And
watch that part if you leave it up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it up. And we dipped into Santa Claus a little bit too. So Santa Claus obviously has the inversions of Christ or whatever. So
and the anagram of Satan in his name.
Right. So yeah, it's not a holiday that I observe. I just find that it's much easier for me and my family, me and my daughter. When I say family, me and my daughter, to just not do it. To avoid all of the stress. I don't decorate. I don't get involved in all of it. I buy her whatever she wants during the course of the year if she's behaving. I teach her about Christ every day. We're thankful for Christ's sacrifice every day.
Right.
So it's really not a huge deal for me. And I don't make it a huge deal when others celebrate it because that's their salvation, So we're working it out with fear and trembling. One man esteemeth one day over the other. So let every man be, fully convinced in his own mind. Just not militant about it,
Right.
I
like you wouldn't think it's like a salvation issue, right?
Right.
Just like the flat earth thing.
Right. Definitely not going to shove that down people's throats. They look into it, great. If they
Right.
don't, great. You know.
And at the end of the day, I don't think he cares too much if you think the Earth's flat or not.
Right.
He would recognize the deception that was there, and he'd be like, "All right."
Yep. And there's that. So that's why I don't make too many videos about FE. I don't even like mentioning it because then they tag your video with that little blue Wikipedia thing, and I don't want
Right.
that box up under my video. So I just feel like it just brings people out to argue about it, and I don't like to see people argue, you know, over something that's not the gospel. So Ron Winarski said, "Well, it's haunted by spirit. Kids and ghost hunters investigated. It'll be on YouTube soon." Really? Like your actual house? Man, I promise. Y'all just bring some random stuff into the chat.
Man. So when I was lost, back in the day, I used to have all sorts of paranormal activity happen to me at my house. I think I drawed it to me. I can't think of the correct word. But I would come home and I would, smoke weed and drink because I didn't like my job. I felt like so stressed out for my job. This is before Jesus found me and woke me up to so many things. But I would come home and hear like ticking, knocking, scratching all around my room. I heard like disembodied voices at times.
Wow.
And so after Jesus woke me up and I, the video that Unpluggin made about the wind whirly, about what is it called? Man, it's hard to think on the spot.
Yep, it is. It's definitely a skill.
I still can't think of it. What is it called? Deliverance ministering. And it used to be really creepy at this job that I work at too, because it's just like a big construction lot with a whole bunch of unfinished apartments, and it's like pitch black around here pretty much at night. And that's when I usually work. But with there's like the 10 words, like, in the authority of the name of Jesus, I ask, and then whatever you want to ask. But dear Lord, cast any demons, spirits out of this house, this building, out of me. Please forgive me for the sins that I've did that have drawn these things to me. And that worked. I don't have anything happen anymore in terms of like paranormal activity.
Wow.
So the blood of Jesus Christ, like, cleansed me, my house, when I prayed for it at work to have these things cast out of here, to, like any of the archangels, Uriel, Raphael. I don't want to mess up the names because I know we have very knowledgeable people about scripture and things like that here, but
for sure.
Yeah, that they're sent down and, Lord, send me some protection, cast out these things, and it works. So Ron, if you do have some spirits and you don't want them there anymore, I would recommend checking out some deliverance ministering. But if you want to make videos, I don't know. That's up to you. I just feel like messing with those spirits, it can't be good. Because when I had different girlfriends over the years, these things would follow me. It wouldn't be just at my house. It would be these things would start to happen at other people's house, specifically girlfriends. And they'd be freaked out. I've had some really trippy experiences. So I don't
that's very interesting stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with the spirit world like that anymore. Because I feel like these things aren't, from what I understand, these things aren't, they're not your grandma. It's not your dog. These are like demons, spirits. And they've been around forever and they're very smart. So they know how to manipulate you to make you think maybe it is your grandma or it is this person, when actuality is just a demon chilling in your house.
Exactly.
And it's energy harvesting off you and your reactions. Because there's a couple times I was so freaked out in my house, it like brought me to tears of being scared. And so be careful, Ron.
You are absolutely 100% correct. I agree. these spirits have been around. And in my studies, I've come to understand that these demons are the disembodied spirits of Nephilim. So they've
Right.
been here for a very long time. And certain activities that we do, or even that our relatives have done in their life, have opened the
Right.
doors and have given them access to get close to you and get to know you. They get to know your family. So that is why they get to making you think that they're your ancestor or one of your relatives or something like that, because they've been around. Portals have been open to allow them to come in. And then you mentioned that it's, it started to affect mostly girlfriends, maybe through sexual portals.
Yeah, like whatever, because I had sleep apnea a couple times, and I woke up feeling kind of like goofy and violated a couple times as well during this whole time. So I think whatever that sexual activity maybe did, it sounds crazy. Hey, Rage. See, I can't see the chat, but I can see when you bring up comments on your screen.
Yeah, that sucks. You can't see the chat. You should be able to scroll through it, but the more you do this, you get used to it. You'll figure out how it works. But yeah, sex is good to see you, Rage. Thanks so much for stopping by. Sex is most definitely a ritual, whether you think it is or it isn't. Whenever you mix the flesh with somebody,
Yeah, soul ties.
You're creating a soul tie. Condoms just so happen to make sex seem like it's not so powerful or not so bad, because you're protecting yourself from a sexually transmitted disease, STD, which most likely would be a sexually transmitted demon, STD.
Right. Wow.
That's why Aleister Crowley used sex the way he did, sex rituals, because sex opens portals, opens gateways. And whether we're using that for the intention or not, it's still happening, because that's what it is. That's what consummated marriage is, when you have sex. I mean, you didn't go to a priest or sign some kind of document. You would have sex. That's why women have the the closing over, we're getting into something else now. When they say, oh yeah, you popped your cherry, but that's why, because that's what consummates marriage. It's when you have sex.
And then when you're lost in the world and you're lost, like just thinking about lust and the flesh, and your eyes aren't open, you don't think about these things at all.
Absolutely. They're very real.
And the repercussions of what can happen from these things. But that was part of that Win Worley teaching as well that Unplug 'em shared, the generational curses that you were talking about that you get from your grandparents or your parents for the sins that they did. And so also come to realize through all the awakening I had, like everything is spiritual. So people are like, oh, my grandpa was alcoholic, my dad's an alcoholic, therefore I'm going to be alcoholic. And they speak it onto themselves when it is like possibly the spirit of alcohol, these spirits that they took in. And so you can cast that off of yourself too, with that deliverance ministering, asking for Jesus Christ to release these spirits off of you, to break these generational curses of the sins.
Absolutely.
Ask to be forgiven for the sins that you did, but also ask for the sins that your grandparents and your parents did that maybe unknowingly attach these things to you.
Sin is just one's perspective. What do you mean, Ron? I don't drink much because my mother was an alcoholic. Oh, wow, mundane. Yeah. My grandmother drank a lot too.
Right. You definitely don't want to test things, but I don't know. It seemed to help me praying on these things, because I was wrapped up in all that type of sin. And when Jesus found me, like the smoking weed, which I smoked weed for most of my life, and like a lot of it, like on a daily basis, multiple times a day. And it's not for everyone. It might, but I realized that I was like a slave to it. You'd wake up and smoke for no reason. You know, it's lunchtime, smoke, whatever, after work, smoke. And I was just like, man, why am I doing this? And it was just like on me to not do it anymore.
Wow. God bless
But
you.
I
'Cause
don't,
I know people who could probably never quit smoking weed, like truly addicted to it.
and I felt like I was like that, but it was that, you know, the power of Jesus that I feel like helped me through that. And I don't condemn people who smoke, and I still think there's like, you know, some benefits of it, like like relief. Like after I've played football games and we're all beat up, you know, smoke with some of the teammates, and it, you know, it does help. It's like taking like 3 Aleve like instantly. It does help with certain things, but I used to think it helped with anxiety and sleep. But now that I don't smoke anymore, like I sleep like a baby now, and I don't have that same anxiety that I used to have.
Wow. Yeah, I can definitely attest to that too, because I have glaucoma and cataracts, so I'll smoke a little bit every now and then when my eyes are in pain, and it does help. It helps with eye pressure because it feels like, you know, my head is gonna explode sometimes, and it definitely does help. I can't lie about that. And you know, I used to smoke it just because back before, but you know, I stopped it all now. Now only, you know, I definitely will. Yeah, it is what it is. I will smoke it when my eyes are killing me for glaucoma. It helps me.
Right. And I may smoke with some teammates after a game, like but me having it on me and having access to do it like all the time, that's where I feel like the problem is with me personally. But like if we're kind of like breaking bread after a game, it's kind of like I don't say a ritual, but just like it's like a bonding type of thing versus I'm getting high, you know, for no reason.
Look at Ed. Oh my goodness gracious. We trying to be serious here. Okay. Try the gummies. Yeah, I've definitely tried the gummies. I think I've told y'all several times the experience I had with the gummies when I was watching Donald Trump give his speech at the at Mount Rushmore, and that's when I realized his hands were like real tiny and they were like this. And I'm like, I don't know if it was because I was tripping because I had just ate 2 gummies before I watched that speech, and I'm like, never again will I drop some gummies before watching the Donald Trump speech because I couldn't help but stare at his hands and they were kind of like just weird, like. Oh man,
I had a bad experience with edibles one time a long time ago. My buddy, we worked at Home Depot together, and he had made some brownies, and I just got out of work, some weed brownies. And I got out of work, and he, you know, I'd never had them before, and he gave me one, and I was hungry because I hadn't eaten all day. And I was like, "Yeah, can I get another one that was really good?" And I ate like another. It hadn't set in, and I ate another big brownie, and it literally ruined my whole day. I couldn't move off his. I was on his couch for like 6 hours. I had all these things I needed to do. I needed to go to the bank, and I couldn't go. I felt awful.
Why they do that to you? Now you know you're not supposed to eat edibles like that. Well, they could have warned you.
You know, that's still one of my good friends to this day. You know, as you get older, you keep very like select friends. At least I have. So he's still a good friend, and we still laughed about that not too long ago. He's like, "Yeah, that was funny." It's like maybe for you, but.
Oh man, yeah, I'll never forget this one time I ate a whole cookie before going to work. This was some years ago before I was, you know, really accepted the gospel. So I ate a cookie. I used to work at Little Caesars Pizza here in Detroit, and I was so tore up. It felt like everybody knew I was high. So it was just like, man, the most paranoid experience I had ever had. I did not like it. I'm like, I don't see how people work and be high like that.
Right.
It was
it's
awful.
a lot different. It's a lot different than smoking.
Yeah. It was awful. I did not like it. Like, no.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nope, never again. Let me see. What boggles my mind is after all the stuff that came out about Disneyland, parents are still taking their children there. Just like So think about it like WWE. It's like when everybody found out WWE was fake, everybody's like, okay, and kept watching it, pretending it's real. I think that's the same thing. I think it's the same idea, Garrett. People just don't care. It's so much easier not to care. It's easier to just bend over and take it than fight. I'm just saying. I know that was kind of a rough analogy, but that's the average attitude about all of this stuff. People just feel like it's easier not to care.
Yeah, and Colin, you've been a very like eye-opening and inspiring about what you've done with your daughter, putting her through homeschool, and then like the things that you like the Christmas thing, the things you let her see, and the things that you don't let her see. Like you were just saying, some parents just like want the easy out, and they'll let their kid watch a Disney movie, or they'll let them be on YouTube just clicking around, not even like paying attention to what they're watching. This is
I really
crazy.
appreciate that, Mac, because it is not easy when I'm trying to tell you, man. If you're not paying attention while your child is right there watching YouTube, even under YouTube Kids, the YouTube Kids app is terrible, because my baby was just flicking through some stuff and she came across a video of some toys, killing themselves and cutting and decapitating their heads and doing all. And I just so happened to look up and just kind of had to run and grab the remote and turn it off and kind of talk to her and apologize, like, because my baby has such a nice contrite spirit. She doesn't like anything that's like remotely witchcraft. Like, she doesn't like robots, fairies, any of that crazy stuff. She'll say, "Mommy, can you turn that off, please?" And she'll bring it to me and say, "I saw a swirl right there," or "I saw a triangle." I'd be like, "Dang, man, she done got a 30-year head start. She gonna be something else," because she already talking about the swirl portals in the cartoons.
Man, those swirl portals are everywhere. Here in Phoenix, they do a lot of like that Southwest style art on the side of the highways. And so they have a lot of those swirls all over the place on the freeways in Phoenix as just like decoration. But if you have, the eyes to see and you kind of know these things, you're like, man, they got these portals everywhere.
Hey, everywhere, man. Everywhere. Hey, Chris. We got Chris in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yep, Chris Thompson. Let me see. Oh, and Joy T said, "LOL, I was a shift leader at Kmart, Caesar's Pizza." You have to hear that story. You gonna hop in and tell us, or you just
click
gonna
the
tease
link.
us? Right? Or you just gonna tease us? The swirls are, absolutely uneasy. Oh, yep.
Oh, dang.
And my baby is starting to recognize them. Like, she's something else. Sometimes I have to look like, all right, like, who told you that?
That's amazing. Because that's half the battle, is being aware of all the stuff. And when you're aware of all these things, you can avoid them.
True. Yeah,
But
they no longer have power over you.
Exactly. Just like my mom's watching Netflix or whatever, and I come in and they're like people sitting around a bonfire in a circle doing some stuff. I was like, "Mom, they're doing a ritual." And I was like, and if you're not aware of what they're doing in these creepy shows, I was like, now you're part of the ritual.
That's it.
They call it sigil magic.
Exactly. I mean, it doesn't matter if you aware or unaware, they're still benefiting off your energy. That's why in WWE, or formerly WWF, that's why the ring is a square or the cube or whatever, because everybody in the stands cheering and they're just benefiting off of all the energy. When you go back and look at all the wrestling event names like Hell in the Cell or Over the Edge, that's the event where Owen Hart died. The event was literally called Over the Edge. And they just kind of channel all the energy and did it in front of everybody. Like, isn't that crazy? When Owen Hart fell off that trapeze rope,
he died on TV.
Yeah, he died on a pay-per-view event. Oh, you weren't a wrestling fan like that? Yeah,
no, not really.
I'm a huge dork. Okay, so
I watched it when it was still like WWF. After they changed the E, I was like, what? I thought it was like a different thing. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, that was still WWF back then, back when Owen Hart died. But yeah, the pay-per-view event was actually called Over the Edge, and that's the one where he died on national television in front of everybody.
Wow.
And
I never heard that before.
So now when I kind of go back and watch the shows before that, they kind of foreshadowed it. With JR and the King, they'll talk about, they kept saying over the edge, and it's gonna be a bloodbath over the edge, and they just saying it. I'm like, man, they kind of just threw it out there. It's kind of creepy.
Kind of unrelated to that, last week the Indianapolis Colts, they were up 33-0 at halftime, and they ended up losing that game. It was 33-0. They lost that game, and it was the biggest comeback in NFL history. But I remember seeing that 33-0 at halftime, and I know how I've watched enough games, especially this year, to know that the NFL doesn't like blowouts. They'll make it competitive because they don't want to lose that viewing audience. So I was like, man, they're going to come back. I was like, they may not win it. I was telling someone we're at football practice, and I was like, they might not win, but they're going to come back. And then later on, after it was over, I was like, oh, wow. I was like, what a coincidence. What a coincidence.
Coincidence. That's crazy. Yeah, that's true. I've definitely read that they don't like, they don't like the blowouts because who wants to sit and watch that? Got to make it close. Man, that's crazy. Wrestling has its moments. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of symbolic stuff in wrestling. I should probably start doing some wrestling videos. It's a lot. Now that my eyes are open, it's like, whoa, like crazy stuff. Hey, Miss Mathis. Didn't know you were still here, sweetheart.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some of those people are like John Cena. Every time I see him, he makes me cringe. Like
John Cena's always like this.
I don't like that guy. I don't like his aura. He seems arrogant. I don't like anything about that dude. And I haven't even seen too much about him. It just bothers me seeing that guy.
And a lot of them are gender inverted too. I really believe they're doing that in wrestling.
I feel like they do that in almost everything now.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like
most certainly
China. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the housewife shows. Not that I watch them. Like I said, my mom watches a lot of goofy stuff, and I feel like a lot of those housewife shows, they're men. Like many of them. Like I feel like some of the whole cast are like men. If you look at like just the lineup, and it'll be women in their like 50s and 60s or whatever. I don't know how old they are, but they all have like, they're cut. They got big muscles. I was like, Mom, these aren't even women, like these housewives. And I think it's kind of that sigil magic thing again. You're being told these are housewives, but they're dudes.
Exactly.
She'd be like, how do they have kids? I'd be like, it's easy to get a kid. Look,
It's that whole 2 + 2 is 5 thing. Like it's whatever we tell you it is. Your senses might be telling you something different, but no, don't trust your senses. Trust us.
And that person went through a lot too, that China, because she started doing porn at one point.
Yeah, they really put this thing through the ringer. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that sucks for that person.
Oh man. Yeah, wrestling is. We could go for hours talking about wrestling. There's so much numerology. The title of their pay-per-views, for one thing, are very telling. Hey, Jesus Freak Computer Geek up in this piece. How you doing? Yeah, people would give you their kids if you're rich and famous. Absolutely. Yeah, wrestling is something else, man. A lot of the characters are based off something satanic, like some type of satanic ritual. They'll tell you straight up out of their mouths. Now they all coming out and talking about it, how they didn't like doing X, Y, and Z, or how they had to do something homosexual, or it's just not good, man. Just a bunch of questionable stuff.
And the ones that have died have always died like really questionable, like that guy who supposedly killed his wife and his kids, and then he like hung himself with that weight machine or whatever that was.
Yeah, Chris Benoit. Is that who you're talking about?
I believe so. Yeah.
Who killed his own family, killed his whole family, then killed himself.
Supposedly.
Yeah, they kind of chalked it up to roid rage.
Right.
When you do steroids, your personality changes. I'm like, man, some doors were open, some kind of doors to spiritual possession were open somewhere. Which now I'm not surprised, because now that my eyes are open to these things, when you go back and watch wrestling, it's like every top tier Like if it was a match that they heavily promoted as some type of satanic ritual or numerology
Oh.
associated with it, just like sports. Well, I mean, it's professional, entertainment, wrestling entertainment. But
I got a good example of that just recently. So yesterday was the Raiders played the Steelers, and it was the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Reception, which is already kind of blasphemous,
yeah,
calling it after like the birth of Christ. And it was on Christmas Eve. I didn't even think about that. But anyways, the guy who made that play is Franco Harris, and they retired his number last night. The thing is, he died on Tuesday of this past week. So this man was 72 years old. And if you're going to retire a player because he meant so much to your franchise, they could have did it 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's so strange that they waited so long to retire his number, and then he dies the week of. And so I don't even know if they planned on retiring his number before they died. So they had on all the jerseys, the Steelers jerseys, they had like a Franco Harris patch. All throughout the stadium, they had like giant number 32 banners. I was like, man, they really either they had planned this. Well, they planned it either way, but they had so much prepared for this event, and then he dies the week of.
That's creepy. Yeah.
And it just seemed really weird. If you think about, if you kind of follow the things that, this type of community follows, you're like, wow, that's too much going on just to be a coincidence.
That is so creepy because it sounds exactly how they did it for Owen Hart. But a dog named Boo said, I appreciate these streams. I am weak, weary, and struggling. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Well, we'll definitely be praying for you because, we just here to chat, man. I didn't want this stream to be anything serious or heavy, but I know a lot of us are not celebrating, the holiday. So figured we'd have an opportunity to chat. I'm sorry to hear that.
And these chats and streams are a blessing. When we're able to get together and, you see people that you've known for years or whatever, you get to say hi to them. And so it might not even be the content that you're like. Sometimes I'll go to a stream. I don't want to name any channels, but you're overwhelmed with the fear porn on a day-to-day basis, but I still go because I start to realize how much I do appreciate chatting with people, fellowshipping with everyone, things like that, more than the content of the actual, like maybe the stream that you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
If all the homies are going to be there, it's good to show up and just, chat.
Absolutely. That's the whole point. Which, speaking of that, it's almost 5:30 Eastern. I should probably step off of here because I'm doing a stream later on with Speak Uneasy. So
no, perfect timing. I about have to go around at my job again.
Yep. So I really appreciate you hopping up here, Mac. It was nice to actually speak to you, for the first time. So I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody for stopping by in the chat. Yep. End times for you here. Garrett, Rage, Ed, you so irritating. Miss Maskless, Uneasy, Gary, Jesus Freak, Joy T, D, a dog named Boo. I'll be praying for you. That rhymed. I didn't mean it to. That rhymed too. All right. Anyway, Ron Winarski, everybody. Man, I appreciate all of you. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Elbert, thank you for coming in. Rage, sweetheart.
Oh.
See you on the flip side. Absolutely. Absolutely, Rage. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here so I can take me a nap or something so I can get ready for the stream because I have to work in the morning.
Thank you, Uncool, for having me on. And, I love everyone in the chat. I can't see it, but you guys have been great over time since I've known you. And I do truly appreciate everyone here.
Yeah, we appreciate you too. Thank you for, always being you in the chat and always dropping some wisdom. You always dropping some hot pieces in the chat, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, thanks.
Yep, absolutely. This is Mac TV on the panel. So I'm sure you've seen him in the chat before. He's always around. Interesting chat. Nice to connect. Well, thanks. Appreciate that, End Times. Thank you.
So Merry Christmas, everyone. All praise to Jesus Christ every day, not just today. For sure.
All praises every day.
Right.
Yeah, that's Mac TV. Right, Ed. Isn't that surprising? He actually hopped in.
I would have felt guilty because I promise you, you're like, next time I go live, if I offer you, you have to come on. And I would have went against my word if I didn't hop on. So
Well, I appreciate you. And Joy T. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Absolutely the highest praise.
So I'll try to check you on Speak Uneasy tonight.
Okay.
Then I had another something I was gonna ask you, but I forgot now.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, you think about it. Surprisingly perfect time for an Abbott and Costello joke reference. Ed by Ed. And look, and you didn't come up here, Ed. Yep, hang in there, a dog named Boo. Because it's definitely, a tough time, an emotional time, especially now. And you got the whole debate: celebrate Christmas, don't celebrate Christmas, be with family, don't be with family. It's a stressful time for sure.
Yeah, and especially those who don't maybe have a lot of family or their family lives far away. I could see that being very emotional too.
Absolutely. And you got the stabby stab taking people out. So friends and family getting knocked off the map, unfortunately. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna keep talking. So I'm out of here, everybody. From where? Oh my goodness, I got home like 30 minutes ago. All right, I'm gonna keep reading this chat and I'm gonna be talking. So everybody, I'm gonna go ahead. So where the paranoia is most certainly uncool, everybody. I'm out of here. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap for the stream later. Okay, I'll holla at y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up.